I'm Kendra, and today I'm learning about wetlands. Wetland delineation is an important part of Bolton Menk services and plays a critical role in protecting our environment. Today, we're wading through some wetland delineation with Chad Ponce, a natural resources specialist out of our Greenville, South Carolina office. Our natural resources specialists are usually swamped with work, but Chad was gracious enough to join us in Raleigh for this episode of Field Day. We'll try not to get bogged down in showing you all the crucial work that goes into wetland delineation. All right, Chad, made it to the job site. Before we head out into the field, I have a few questions for you just to get to know you a little bit better and what you do out in the field. So could I get a little overview of your job, what you do, and how you spend time out in the field?
Sure. As a natural resources specialist with Bolton Menk, I primarily focus on wetland delineations, jurisdictional determinations, and wetland permitting. Because wetlands are under federal jurisdiction, the Army Corps of Engineers runs that. They're required to comply with Endangered Species Act and the Historic Preservation Act. So I do threatened and endangered species surveys and cultural resources surveys.
Got a lot to look at when you're out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool. So when you head out into the field, what are your must-haves? What are the things you need to bring with you?
So number one is a soil auger. That's definite. So soil auger and a Munsell color book. The soil has to meet certain criteria for that hydric soil. That's absolutely 100%. And then other than that, we also usually always have a GPS unit and an iPad to pair it with. So we've got flagging tape and a permanent marker to write on the flagging tape. And then just kind of PPE stuff like sunscreen, bug spray, snake traps.
Snake traps?
Yeah, I barely ever run into snakes.
Well, that's good. So what do you enjoy most about being in the field?
Let's see, I like just being outside in nature, places that people don't really go to a lot. A lot of times they haven't been developed, so they're kind of nice to go out and there's a lot of nature and birds and things. So there's so much to learn constantly with, there's such a diversity of plants and different places that you go. So learning about different habitats and different plants and learning plant names, that's all fun. And playing in the mud, in the dirt.
Can't complain about that. That's always fun.
Yeah, brings out the inner child.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, well great. All right, so that's all I had. You ready to head out into the field?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. We're here. What are we doing today?
This is one of the larger wetlands that are on site. And as you can look around and just see, this is, without even going down there, we can see this is obviously a wetland.
Yes.
I think you can agree.
I got that
this
one,
looks
yes.
like a wetland, yes. And so really my job is to find where does the wetland end and begin. I'm gonna go out here, we're gonna look at the hydrology, hydrophytic vegetation. We're seeing what's growing down here in the wetland. Like you can look right here and see lizard's tail, sensitive fern, bladder sedge, and we're gonna start following that up and see where does that end. And then the third and one of the most key important elements is looking at the soil, hydric soils. Where do those they're gonna occur down here, and where does the hydric soil grade out? And so that's what this is for.
Yeah.
So we can dig in the soil and look and find hydric soils.
Awesome.
Bolton Menk is always looking for ways to better serve our clients and our environment, and our work in wetland delineation is a perfect example of that. Thanks again to Chad for showing us how important wetlands are in maintaining our natural water system and really getting into the weeds with this important ecosystem.
All right, Chad, thank you for letting me come out and experience a little bit of your job with you today. I'm going to return the favor. This video is going to be posted on social media, so I would like you to do my job and write a caption.
Okay. A caption for my job, okay. What comes to mind, Kendra, is wet and wild.
I love it. I love it. It's perfect.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time in the field.